कर्नल इंद्रजीत आर्मी में 33 इयर्स, वेटरन, सेटल्ड इन पंजाब। आपने कई बार सोचा होगा कि मैं क्यों इंसिस्ट कर रहा हूँ आपका फीडबैक लेने के लिए पंजाब के ऊपर। कि पंजाब के बारे में काफ़ी लोगों को जनरल आइडिया नहीं है, लोगों का माइंडसेट क्या है, वहाँ पे डीप इंटीरियर में लोग क्या सोचते हैं, वो बहुत कम लोगों को मालूम है। और अगर आप किसी एस्टेब्लिश्ड एनालिस्ट को दें तो उससे उसका आप इंटरव्यू लें तो वो नॉलेज तो रखता है मगर वो बायस्ड होगा। तो मुझे एक ऐसा ओपिनियन चाहिए था जहाँ पे नॉलेज भी हो और अनबायस्ड हो। और पहला सवाल मेरा ये रहेगा कि आफ्टर ऑल आपकी गवर्नमेंट आ गई, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की क्या सिचुएशन है, और एज ए चीफ मिनिस्टर भगवंत मान का क्या स्टेटस है, क्या वो कैपेबिलिटी के साथ पंजाब की सिचुएशन को हैंडल कर रहा है। तो स्वागत है, ऑल योर्स।
Sir, I will answer your question, this one, but for a minute I will go a little back. Why AAP government or Bhagwant Maan came into power without any basis of their having hold in the rural area or in the rural Punjab or in urban Punjab for this thing. Of course, they won few member of parliament seats. They did well in the last elections. The reason being that people were fed up with both the governments of Congress and BJP and Akali Dal. They had their own shortcomings, which people were totally fed up. We all know Akalis were totally into commercialized themselves, earning a lot of money to every business commercial venture they could get into. And Congress, I would say, creamy on the top, but on the basics, they could not do anything because they were never into welfare of people. Their only thing was give them little, show them little, what do you call, a piece of goodies in whatever manner they wanted to show, and then rule on them. Then after that, after elections, after then they never did anything. Only basics were being followed. So the rule was there. They had both the parties, even now, had their own misdoings. Their you say law and order. Say they had people both sides, gangsters, tie up with so many insiders, outsiders, the corrupt people. They had all tie-ups. So being in power, they could control them. Whenever they required, they used to instigate them. Whenever required, they used to stop them, just to have their hold on the power.
Okay.
Fortunately or unfortunately, both the parties lost this time. Our party came with zero experience of governance in Punjab, our government in Delhi, because that governance is just like any chief secretary working under something. Was it within themselves? They have no other thing. They wanted to show they've done good job, reasonably okay. If you minus Mr. Kejriwal, the people other have done good job there, especially in education, health, and so minor things. This is what the people of Delhi has chosen them again. That is the reason, because the common man has been affected by those things, which like education, health, roads, like all those minor things, online things, which is ration card ban gaya, kisi ka license ban gaya, online ho gaya, jaldi ban gaya. So these are the things which are normal common line man is affected, which became very easy in Delhi. So with that perspective, the Maan government came here. They won with good majority. People wanted an alternative, and whatever they had said, okay, we will do better. We will remove corruption, and we'll improve law and order. But till now, I think just about 4 months, I think, has passed of the government. 3 or 4 months, probably. We should not be judging them so fast. But the progress is slow because of obvious reason that they don't have any experience in governance. And if you see the positive side of it, they don't have any experience, so they are trudging in very gradually. They're not going immediately like जैसी government आई पुलिस को बुला लो, ट्रांसफर कर दो, गवर्नमेंट सिविल सर्वेंट्स को चेंज कर दो, अपना start giving goodies and all those things. They're not doing that. They're trying to improve. They're trying to follow daily model in certain things like corruption, education. Their local MLAs are being involved. The machine, the civil servants are the people. They want to go with you, but they have their loyalties. They don't know how long this government may last, or how long, whether they will come again or not. Because of the obvious reasons, they're immature. They have this thing.
Okay.
AAP was a good party. It still is okay, is reasonably okay, but they have lost few good people in during whatever reasons they have there in their party.
Okay.
So, in my view, that we should not be commenting on their governance so soon. We should give them at least 6 to 8 months or 1 year, in my views, to observe and comment on them.
Okay.
Of course, law and order is a one incident of the singer being shot. That is, it's a concocted murder, or whatever you can call it. And these are the things which happen. These are the things which happen. New government has happened, and you all know these are all collisions are there between various political parties and various and social elements. There collisions are there everywhere in the world. It's not nothing new in India.
Your point, and of course I totally agree with you कि आम आदमी पार्टी को थोड़ा सा टाइम देने की जरूरत है, स्पेशली भगवंत मान को। और आपका पॉइंट ये भी है कि ब्यूरोक्रेसी और पुलिस को जनरली वो दे आर टेकिंग इन देयर ऑन स्ट्राइड। ये पॉइंट मैं आपका समझ गया। अब जो रेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया में कंसर्न रहता है, वो कंसर्न रहता है बेसिकली खालिस्तान मूवमेंट को लेके। और एक दो वीडियो ऐसे सामने आए जिसमें उनका एक प्रोसेसन चल रहा था, साथ में पुलिस वाले भी थे। अब वो फ्लैग था, अब वो फ्लैग रिलीजियस फ्लैग था कि खालिस्तान का फ्लैग था, नोबडी नोज। बट लोगों को लगता है रेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया में लोग कैसे परसीव करते हैं कि भाई वहाँ पे खालिस्तान मूवमेंट जो है दोबारा शुरू हो गया। और इसका सबसे बड़ा रीज़न ये है कि आम आदमी पार्टी उनको कंट्रोल नहीं कर पा रही। और इसका रीजन ये भी हो सकता है कि सिख
No.
सपोर्ट।
It's not a matter of control. You see, these kind of processions were earlier also being done on some occasions they used to do, and they used to keep doing it in a very short way. Media was not projecting it. It's very simple. This was organized. Police was also there. They had left. They wanted to do something during this. Actually, it was during the occasion of Blue Star. See that during that time, passions of the local people, of the people who are there during their ops, who had died then, or whatever they were involved in, passions are there. So during that time only, few disgruntled elements wanted to take out some jaloos or something, which they allowed in the presence of police, so that there is no untoward incident. And that was managed very well, and it happened only within the Amritsar. Earlier also these kind of things used to happen in every year during the Blue Star anniversary, or what you call it. But this time it was projected much more, and seeing the media there, these discontented people start raising slogans or raising their voices just to catch that up.
Okay.
Secondly, you see the PTC, Punjabi, and all these few channels are partially owned by the previous governments. They are owned by them. So they will be showing that only. They want just to weaken the government. They know the government is weakened. The new government, who doesn't have any experience, these kind of things. So they can show anytime. They can show these things.
ओके तो आपका पॉइंट बेसिकली ये है कि जो दिखाया गया वो एक्चुअली पहले भी चल रहा था, कोई ऐसी नई बात नहीं है। और जो पब्लिक सेंटीमेंट है वो खालिस्तान के फेवर में नहीं है। आई टेक योर पॉइंट। ओके, अब मैं एक दूसरा पॉइंट कवर करता हूँ, और ये पॉइंट बड़ा मतलब स्पेशल है। अब केजरीवाल आपका कन्वेनर है, नेशनल चेयरमैन है, वॉट एवर यू कॉल हिम, उसके पास वहाँ पे पुलिस नहीं है। पंजाब एक बड़ा स्टेट है दिल्ली के कंपैरिजन में, और यहाँ पे तो मतलब पूरा फुल फ्लैज स्टेट है जहाँ पे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है, पुलिस है, और पुलिस की अपने आप में स्वीपिंग पावर्स होती हैं। ये तो एक पॉइंट हुआ कि कहीं वो पुलिस की स्वीपिंग पावर्स का मिसयूज ना करे, ये तो एक पॉइंट है। दूसरा पॉइंट जो मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ, अभी कल परसों एक प्रोसेस से निकला था। मिस चीफ मिनिस्टर, एक स्टेट में चीफ मिनिस्टर होता है ऑल पावरफुल। अब उसमें केजरीवाल जी सेंटर में नजर आ रहे थे गाड़ी के, और ये दरवाजे से लटक रहे थे। मैं मानता हूँ
No, sir.
पर्सनल लेवल पे हो सकता है, ये नॉट ए बिग डील, मगर जो परसेप्शन लोगों में जाता है ना, उसमें ये लगता है कि यार ये पंजाब का चीफ मिनिस्टर पंजाब के अंदर खिड़की से लटक रहा है और केजरीवाल सेंटर प्लेस पे है, तो ऐसा तो नहीं लगता
No,
कि
no, that is just a clip which has been shown. He was interacting with the people there because it coincided with the Agnipath wala, this thing which was going on. So he was interacting with those youths and people and then coming out of the windows. And Kejriwal was also part of that. So he was standing there. He didn't want to get into this. Since the caravan is going through the Punjab, so he is interacting with it. That's the habit of Chief Minister Bhagwant Maan. He keeps interacting. He stops anywhere in the middle. Somebody can call him. You see, yesterday only there was a clip. He's going, 1 minute, 2 minute rukna, and he stopped. 2 minute ruking, Veere. This is the words sent by a youth. So he stopped. So that's how it is. Nothing to do.
ओके।
Of course, Kejriwal will maybe trying to be at the center stage because he's the head of the AAP party, and obviously he will try. Will not like to lose his grip on the party. It is no doubt. Bhagwant Maan has very less experience. His background is not very good per se. Vis-a-vis the other chief ministers or the previous chief ministers, he has a rural background. He has his own. He was in the TV and all those shows. He was a stand-up comedian that long time back. Thereafter, he has come so many things. He has joined. He has done politics. He was an MP also. So he has done very well in MP. If you see his MP wale talks, his speeches in this thing in Lok Sabha, they are very good to the point things which he has said. Many of things.
ओके।
So that way he's a good, very well orator, good this thing. Of course, he doesn't have experience. The tactics one learns when you have to command. It's a sensitive state, no doubt. Some more experience would have really been a better option, but they don't have any options.
कर्नल इंद्रजीत, ऐसा लग रहा है मेरे को कि भगवंत मान ने थोड़ा सा आपको इम्प्रेस तो जरूर किया है विद सिंपलिसिटी, करप्शन फ्री इमेज।
First thing which has impressed me that he's going against corruption, whether he's going or not, but on the show, people are being pulled up for corruptions. That is the first thing. And second is the education point. He has done so many things. No, education has to be done in a proper way. Everybody has to be done. Private schools will not charge more fees and so on and so forth. See, the latest year, what he has done is reduce the excise duty on liquor.
तो उसमें तो
See,
लोग
it is
एक्चुअली कह रहे हैं कि ही इज एनकरेजिंग पीपल टू ड्रिंक मोर।
no, but he is helping them out to save money also. Na? If you see that positive side, people will drink in Punjab. I mean, I will not say this thing. This thing is there. They enjoy whatever drinks they have. So at least they'll pay less. They'll save some money. They have a good, instead of having a country liquor which is half full, they'll have a good liquor.
इट्स अ
See
बिग
the positive side of
पॉइंट।
it.
इट्स ए बिग पॉइंट। और अगर आप बिजनेस वाइज भी देखो, मीन्स आई बीन ए बिजनेसमैन एज वेल, तो
He's not under loss. He's
नो
not
नो,
still not under loss.
इट इज ए वॉल्यूम सेंट्रिक अप्रोच, ही विल मेक मोर मनी।
Everybody was coming to Chandigarh and Haryana and buying liquor.
हाँ, he will make more money actually. There should not be any doubt about it. He will make more
Yes.
money. ओके। अब मैं आपसे जो अगला पॉइंट कवर करना चाहूंगा, अग्निपथ स्कीम और पंजाब में इसका क्या इम्पैक्ट है।
Sir, it was not there earlier. Instead, in fact, in starting, it was this thing, but it happened somewhere in Ludhiana. I think day before yesterday, there was some impact was there. See, overall, Agnipath, as such, the induction of Sikhs into armed forces has reduced drastically. It was somewhere around 23%, 24% few years back. Now it is just about 9 to 10%. So it has reduced drastically. Reason maybe so many reasons can be there. vacancy not available, recruitment not being done, and so on and so forth. Impact is there. People are disgruntled. They don't want the short-term this thing, but uh, as in UP, Bihar, or those people, that kind of thing is still not seen here. Only in Ludhiana and few other places there was some riots or something, but it has been controlled. In general, people not in agree.
Acha, people in general are not in favor of Agnipath scheme. That is what you
If
are
you
saying.
ask ex-servicemen, if you ask so many ex-servicemen, I went and canteen and saw so many people. I asked them also, just for my this thing. Nobody is agreeing to it.
Okay, but
The answer was very typical in Punjabi. पहले ही मुंडे जाते ही नहीं से हुंडे बिल्कुल ही नहीं जाएंगे.
क्या मतलब हुआ इसका?
लड़के पहले भी नहीं जाते थे फौज में, पहले भी कम जाते थे, अब बिल्कुल भी नहीं जाएंगे.
हाँ, बट 9 to 10% आप बता रहे हो तो अच्छा खासा रिक्रूटमेंट है, बिकॉज पंजाब की पॉपुलेशन कम है.
So 23%, 24%, if you see,
हाँ,
out of now it has come down to 9%.
नहीं, उसके कंपैरिजन में तो डेफिनेटली, पहले के कंपैरिजन में डेफिनेटली ये कम आ गई. मगर आप कंट्री की अगर पॉपुलेशन देखो तो पंजाब की पॉपुलेशन पूरे इंडिया की 9% नहीं है. तो बट ऑब्वियसली पहले पंजाब का मतलब ही फौज है. दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ पहले के कंपैरिजन में डेफिनेटली कम जा रहे हैं. नो डाउट अबाउट दैट.
So,
अच्छा, ये जो भगवंत मान है एज ए चीफ मिनिस्टर, और उससे पहले ही इज द वन फ्रॉम द मासेज, बहुत पॉपुलर है वो, नो डाउट अबाउट दैट. तो कई
yes.
लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि जैसे वो इतना ज़्यादा पॉपुलर है तो उसकी वजह से कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि उसकी जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की कैपेबिलिटी है वो रिड्यूस हो जाए, हैम्पर हो जाए, या फिर डिसीजंस कंप्रोमाइज हो जाए.
Sir, uski administrative capability is not at par with what previous people were there who were very experienced, who had number of years of experience. That is there because he has not been into that kind of a chair earlier. But he is trying to make up things, taking advice from the civil servants as and when. His popularity is there, but it is not being compromised. I don't think he is not taking any such decision till now, which says it compromises his decision ability just being popular. He is being popular and helping him out to reach to the masses. That is there.
So, Colonel Inderjit, thank you so much. You
Sir,
could find
thank you,
some
sir.
time. It's really a pleasure to
Thank you,
interview.
sir.
आपने कर्नल इंद्रजीत को सुना. भगवंत मान के बारे में he is very positive, and I think most of the people are, because of his simple person. He is not really administratively very sound, but the point is that there is a requirement to give him more time. Hope everything is all right in Punjab. We look forward to a progressive, prosperous Punjab. Thank you so much for listening to this conversation. I will see you in next video. Please like, share and subscribe.